Hello. So I just want to demonstrate to those out there who wish to excel in Bible study some of the tools that I think will only get better. So with a word of caution, I want to show this amazing way that you can gather information using the amazing ChatGPT. But now, here's a word of caution. You have to check what it does, what it tells you. It does mess up, but it's only going to get better. But this does not replace careful checking yourself. But as far as gathering data that you can then go over and refine, it is a quite useful and amazing tool. And I'm just starting to learn how to use it. So let me give you some examples. I'm bickering with people over the book of Daniel and how to interpret it. I have ideas that I kind of already believe, and I want to show correlations in the text. So I was just experimenting here, and so I want to demonstrate some of the quick ways it can help you gather interesting points of data. So you'll see me typing on the screen what I'm asking for, and then you'll watch it do the operation for me and gather the data, which has to be checked by you carefully. But it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what we can find here. Now, the reason it gave me this graph, when I first asked earlier, which see that you can see there's I've already done this. But see, when I first asked for all the verses about the dragon, the serpent, the devil, Satan, or Lucifer, it won't give you every exhaustive one. You have to ask for more, and I'm not really sure how to navigate it better yet. So it gave me a bunch of a list of them. Now, please show Daniel 8's little horn and its attributes next to the little horn in Daniel 7 to display the similarities in the two chapters. This is what the first thing it gave me when I asked this sort of question, okay? So it listed 8 with bullet points and then 7, and then it gave an explanation. Then I said, please make columns side by side of the two chapters and list the attributes side by side in the two chapters. I wanted it a little more organized to see them next to each other, right? So it's a little more visually comprehensible. And so then it started making this chart for me, lined them up next to each other, gave me the verses, and gave an explanation. Now I said, so that was Daniel 7 and Daniel 8. Nice little chart, which you can copy. And I said, okay, now do the comparison of Daniel 8 and Daniel 11, showing all the similarities. An explanation. Now Daniel 7 and Revelation 13. And it came up with this instantly. Gave an explanation. And then I just redid it again here. Literally instantly. Now you need to check it. Let's ask some more questions. Give me a time element in order. So I can already see that it's missed some. Let's see if we can refine it to get more accurate information, more specific. I mean, that's pretty good. But I know, okay, now I'll ask it this. What are the ones I just recognized it missed? See what it is. I apologize for the oversight. Here are the verses in Daniel 12 that contain a time element. Now it's just listing every verse that has the word time in it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, now let's see. So as you can see, it missed one, even though it just told me before that. I asked it, did you miss any? I believe that's a comprehensive list of the time elements in the books of Daniel and Revelation. However, there are many passages in both books that contain prophetic or symbolic language, and some of those passages may have symbolic time elements that are not included in this list. And then I said, what about the 3.5 days? Then it gave it to me. Okay, let's see what else we can ask. Spelled it wrong. No. Oh wow, look at that. 13-month year, 25 days included 1,117. That's an interesting reckoning there. Wow. Fascinating. Anyways, very interesting. I mean, that's a lot of generated data right there. Just from asking the right questions and knowing enough to know how accurate it is based on the way you ask the question is important, of course. And you cannot depend without checking, which is the easy mistake that would be tempting to make. Anyway, anybody out there watching? Hello. I know, isn't it amazing, Janet? It's incredible. This tool is actually, yeah, it's totally non-denominational. I mean, it's going to grab from just the greater body of information, I suppose. You guys have any questions? And we'll see what it says. I mean, I think this is a great tool used properly, which will be used by many hacks to, not that it's not easy to get whatever kind of answer you want, considering all the data that's out there and the different theories and perspectives or whatever, but it tends to give you the general mainstream consensus, but you can ask it for, you can say, well, don't some people say this or that, and then it'll look for that as well. So I wouldn't look for it for truth, obviously. It's just gathering data out there. And I was really floored, if I do say so myself, when it did the little chart for me, because I was going to do this on my own to compare the verses, and these are easy to double check too yourself after it makes it. But how beautiful is that? When you want to show correlations with certain ideas, which is very helpful for me with the studying I'm doing right now regarding Daniel and Revelation, to try to make my point or show my point or make a case for something. Very interesting. It doesn't tend to want to give you it'll tell you, what the believing and unbelieving scholars say, but pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be weary of listing when it lists when you ask for an exhaustive list, like I did with the different numbers, it's not easy to get it to pry out of it exactly every, if I say, give me every time element in the book, and, it'll start listing every verse that says the word time. But this is a pretty good list here. Once I kind of, and you can be more specific, it's quoting them here, just everything that said time. And I said, well, give me a list in bullet points for each book. And then I asked, then you can ask for it in column form, and it'll give you a graph. It's pretty cool. So like if there's something a little bit about, and little bits of information regarding a subject, so that you can add enough details, and then ask it to fill in the details, and then you can double check that from references yourself to be sure, depending on what your knowledge is. But as far as, I could ask it to, like, this was really funny, as I said, this is fun. I said, give me a essay summarizing the book of Revelation in exactly, and it messes this up sometimes, but I can get it more precise if you keep kind of getting more particular. So maybe just the way I'm asking it doesn't generate it as well. But give me an essay summarizing the book of Revelation in exactly, let's say, 27 words. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That's 33. Let's see what it says. See if it fixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 24. Really, exactly 27. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 again. So whatever. Let's try this. 7 words. Six. That's 6. Here's another attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So it's funny. Let's try 10 words. Christ's victory revealed in apocalyptic visions. 1, 2. Yeah, it's having trouble with this time. Last time it was more accurate. How about 4 words? Can you get that right? There you go. Last time I did this, I said 4 words and it said the end is near. See if it does the end is near again, if it'll ever do it. There you go. Apocalyptic victory in Christ. That's cool. How about 100 words? Be poetic and lofty in your verbiage and your see if it can is a tapestry divine, displays the end of all within its design. Apocalyptic visions, mysterious and grand, unveil Christ's victory in the Lord's command. It just wrote me a poem. The world as we know it shall surely pass, and new creation shall dawn at last. The great dragon defeated, the beast laid low, Christ shall reign and all his glory show. The Lamb who was slain, now crowned and adored, shall guide his flock to the everlasting shore. The heavenly city, resplendent and bright, shall welcome the faithful with endless delight. The book of Revelation, a testament true, offers hope and faith to both me and you. I mean, are you seeing this? Do I dare count the words? I would never would have thought it would do that. It made a rhyme. It made a poem that rhymes. Come on, my goodness. Apocalyptic visions reveal Christ's victory and new creation, a tapestry divine displaying the end of all. The great dragon defeated, the Lamb now adored, heavenly city and everlasting shore, hope and faith for me and you. That's not near as good, is it? Let's try. Look, Mom, I wrote a poem for you. A prophetic tome, apocalyptic visions reveal the world's end and Christ's throne. The seven seals and trumpets, angels and beasts, the great dragon and his minions, their reign now ceased. The Lamb who is slain, now risen and crowned, leads the faithful to heaven, the heavenly ground. The new creation, a city bright and pure, with gates of pearl and streets of gold secure. Judgment comes for all, both great and small, and those who believe the Lord shall call. The book of Revelation, a message true and clear, hope and faith for all who hold it dear. Wow. The end.